Banjo-Kazooie has to be one of my favorite 3D platforming games. Such beautiful music and gameplay, it really brings me back. Growing up playing this on the N64, this is one of my favorite video games of all time. I'm excited for their new upcoming game, Yooka-Laylee. Always love the little features in this game, like the little secret areas, hidden objects, collectibles, and just the levels are pretty nice too. From the silly characters storming around the game to all the other dialogue, always love the little conversations in the games too. Always thought that was funny. The transformations were always nice too in the games. That was like one of my favorite things too in here. From all the mini games to other collectibles such as the running shoes over there. Always love those features. I hope that returns in Yooka-Laylee. Mini games like this I also love, like where it gets like really fast paced and you can collect all the collectibles and each mini game varies depending on which world you was on. Always love that so much. And when it got like really harder later on, you have to get like really fast at it. I hope that also returns in Yooka-Laylee. That game's looking really good so far from what I see. Other things I like on Banjo-Kazooie are just the varieties of the world. They're just so huge. Like this one, for example. Huge worlds such as this. Like I like all the variety of all the worlds. Like you could be like in a desert, or you could like be in a tundra. There's all kinds of different worlds on here. I love all the variety of all the worlds. I hope they bring that in Yooka-Laylee, how there's like so many different places you can go to, just like different elements or things. I mean, just look at Click Block Wood. Like this place has got all the 4 seasons: spring, summer, autumn, winter. I always thought that was like a really cool idea. Like thumbs up to you, Rare. Like that is like a really creative like area for like a location. Cause I don't know, that's like thinking outside the box. I always like it when you guys do that. I was saying that had to be my second like game logo I can remember seeing back when I was a kid. Back when I didn't know like what game logos were like, you know, meant for the companies. I'm still surprised how much Rare put into their final game when they released. Because I remember like some of the questions on the game show at the end of the game was like the squirrel, and like I remember one of the names was like if it was like Conquered was the name of the squirrel. I just thought that was funny in the multiple choice. They still leave some odds and ends from their games, like the old model for berries, like right here from Conker's Bad Fur Day. I remember I never did know that, like who that was back then when I played that one as a kid, but you know, with all the knowledge I have now I know like, you know, where they came from, like where they originated. For only mature audiences only. Yeah, they didn't stop us from playing Conker's Bad Fur Day. I think I was like 6 years old when I played this. This is another great game you guys made, Rare. Nintendo's like the first game company I remember, and then the second was definitely Rareware. I played like a lot of their games, starting out with Donkey Kong Country.
Stupid logo.
I don't think putting a rating on your games is going to keep us from playing your games. Your games are just like too amazing. I always love the funny jokes in Conker's Bad Fur Day. I see that that kind of has returned in Yooka-Laylee, so I'll be excited to see that. Another thing I like to see on Yooka-Laylee is like multiplayer. I love like the multiplayer, like on Conker's Bad Fur Day. Banjo-Kazooie had like a good multiplayer on there, like something like that. Even Donkey Kong 64 had a really good multiplayer. I see that Yooka-Laylee does have like some multiplayer mini games. Those look like really good, so I like to try those out. But I hope they have like like a head-to-head like multiplayer You just like grab anything. I don't know. They could use the power ups like in the story. How like Yuko just like uses the fire to breathe fire. They could add something like that in the multiplayer or anything. I know like the maps. Like they could definitely do the maps easily. So I hope they do that like on the game. Nevertheless, I would love the game no matter what. So I think they might do a multiplayer like that. You know, you never know. The game's coming around the corner next month, so I'm like really excited for it. Another game that they made, I remember, that had Banjo in it was Diddy Kong Racing. Diddy Kong Racing, my favorite kart racer. I love just Banjo. I remember when I seen him and I'm like, hey, that's from Banjo-Kazooie. It was like, you know, before it was made. I remember I didn't know who this guy was until like I was like 6 years old, and I was like, holy crap. I usually play this Crunch or Timbo, but anyways, getting off topic, let's go back to Banjo with Banjo-Tooie. This game brings back some of the good memories though. But with Yooka-Laylee, I believe the new areas will have like their own really great music like they do on here. I like all the collectibles, like the eggs, how you can shoot, the feathers. I think that will be implemented on the Yooka-Laylee once it's released and it'll have like all of its additional features. I'm really looking forward to Yooka-Laylee. The reason I'm showing most of these other games is because I think it will like surround like elements around these games, full of all the worlds they would go to. I'm just wondering, what awaits us next in like the new rare title, Play-tonic. I'm really excited. Like I can't wait. Like I've been waiting for like a new game with like this traditional 3D like collectathon like style. This has got to be my favorite video game genre. So I'm like really anticipated for Yooka-Laylee to come out. I can't wait to see all the new worlds on the Yooka-Laylee. I believe it will have like its own vibe to it, like each world. Just like how I did with Banjo-Tooie and Banjo-Kazooie. It's gonna feel like, it's gonna be like a whole new universe, but sort of the same universe, but you know what I mean, like it'd be like a whole new experience. I like all the characters on like Banjo-Kazooie, like Bottles, that would help you out along your journey, and Mambo too. I hope we get more characters like that. I did see some of the new characters that adding on in there, so I think they'll have like a nice experience like that. I always love the little secrets too they add in their games, such as maybe this toy right here looks very oddly familiar to another character. And I like their poster too. That's another great game. So I hope they do add like little odds and ends to their game too, for like the fans of the series. They'll have like some references. I don't know if they would be able to use like some of their old content to put in their game, but if something like a little reference going on along the side, that would be really good. See something like that. But with Yooka-Laylee coming around the corner, like I'm just like non-stop excited about it. Like I just cannot wait. I bet now like with the new game, like they're gonna have more like huger like worlds. Because like from Banjo-Kazooie to Banjo-Tooie, I mean just look how huger the world gets. Like it gets like really like. So I'm guessing like each world in Yooka-Laylee is just gonna be like really large. I don't know how many different worlds there are though. I like to see all the worlds. From all I know, there's a ice tundra world. We got that factory looking world, and I'm trying to think. We got that other world. I don't know like what that one's called. The one that sort of looks like hubbish like looking. Like looks sort of like a hub world. I'm not sure. But I can't wait to see all the different worlds in there. But yeah, that's my thoughts, and my experiences with like 3D platforming. I'm just really excited for Yooka-Laylee to come out. And I'm like really stoked for it. Alright, so I'll probably be playing some Banjo-Kazooie until it comes out. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.